We're live. My God. Didn't realize we were live already. What's up, folks? What's up? We're going to do this. How are we going to do this? Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. Maybe that works. Maybe that works. Hey, good afternoon or good evening. Let's see. If you're in the States, let me see. What are you saying? Welcome to the channel. KX, I'll say. Queen, does my family have have bad intentions for me? Hold on a second. Hold on. Do they have bad intentions for me? Are they trying to distract me from work, and why? Well, I could give you a message, and also I could do one message at a time. So you said, does your family have bad intentions? Oh, I'd like to hurry. I'm good, thank you. I'm a little terrified. Oh, damn. Oh, okay, let's see. Does your family have bad intentions? All right, let me see. I know how I'm going to ask this. Let me see. So your screen name is, let me see, I think it was KX. Let me scroll in. KXA. Okay. So KX. All right, well, I'm sorry you're going through that. That sucks. I definitely understand what it's like dealing with. It's very unfortunate. Like, it's very tiring and annoying. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I understand. All right, let's see. You said your name's Queen. Oh, your name is Queen. Oh, that's beautiful. Aw. Hey, Queen. I love that. Gorgeous name. Love it, love it. All right, so let's see for Queen. I'm going to pull one card for a message related to your question. Okay, so one card. Because let's just see what comes out with one card. All right, Spirit. Holy Spirit, please protect this reading. Please protect and respect my energy, and protect and respect the energy of anyone I ask for or ask about today, including Queen. Thank you for liking, Queen. Thank you very much. So, Spirit, give us a very clear message, a one-card message, if you can. Let's help give Queen some insight into what's going on with her family. One card insight. Queen wants to know, what are the intentions of her family towards her at this time? Spirit, give us at least one clear message that we can share with Queen today that can help her, whatever she needs to know today. Thank you, Spirit. And today I'm using the Colombian Tarot, actually. So it's all these beautiful cards that are actually were made by artists in Colombia. That's not your card, by the way. Well, maybe, but I don't think so. And something just fell out. Let's see which one is that. Okay, interesting. I'll only comment on that if that comes out again. Let's see. I could tell you later if you want to know, but I don't think that answered your question. So, okay, Spirit, give me one clear card, please. What are the intentions of Queen's family towards her at this time? What are the intentions of that family towards Queen at this time? Give me one card, please, and protect the energy of everyone asked about in this chat, in this question. All right. Their intentions. Oh, that is interesting. You got, which one is this again? This is the High Priestess. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, I can only, okay, that's actually, okay. Well, I can tell you what I got. This is, as I said again, the Colombian Tarot. Are you still here before I tell you the message? Because it looks like, I don't know if you left. Tell me if you're still here before I give you the message. That would be crazy if she left early, but okay. I was like, okay, I was just about to tell you. All right, because I'm, you know what I'm learning? Because a lot of times I've come to these streams as a participant. On the creator side, the numbers are off. Like, it's saying nobody's here, but I know at least like 2 people here. Anyway, all right. So honestly, I'm just gonna tell you what came up. I'm just gonna tell you. It does. This could mean different things. I'm just going to tell you what came up. First of all, again, this is the Colombian Tarot. It's beautiful. I don't know if you could see that, but that's the name, Tarot Criollo. And it was created by lots of Colombian artists. So it's kind of cool because they interpret it in their culture, but it's still all the major arcanas are here. So this card, what this represents, you can't really tell. But this is the card of the High Priestess. So, La Monjita. You got the card of the High Priestess. And let me double check because I want to make sure I'm not saying this wrong. I'm pretty sure that is exactly what that is. Hold on a second. Colombian Tarot, Criollo, High Priestess. Give me a second. Because I normally read the normal tarot. I'm still getting used to these cards. So hold on just a moment because I want to make sure I'm not telling you something wrong about the symbolism in this deck. The High Priestess. Ba, 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 ba. Hold on. Translate. La Monjita. I miss my classic tarot card so much. Yeah, the little nun in English, right? So Colombian tarot, though, meaning. Hold on, just triple checking for you. Pretty sure that's to mean the High Priestess. Hold on. High Priestess, almost positive. Why is it making me work so hard for it? Yeah, it is, exactly. In the local Colombian folk oracle, La Monjita translates conceptually to the High Priestess. Yes. And sort of some of the meanings here, I mean, I already read tarot myself, but I'm just going to read it from what Google says as well, just add on, and then I'll tell you what I see. But yeah, it says intuition, listening to your inner. Let me make sure you can see this because sorry, I'm reading and holding this at the same time. It says intuition, listening to your inner voice and gut feelings rather than relying solely on logic. Secrets, unspoken truths, hidden motives, or knowledge that is not yet fully revealed. Silence and patience, a time for deep reflection, stillness, and observing a situation quietly before taking action. So this, I would say, to me, this doesn't for sure answer it. I would need to pull other cards, or if I were reading this, I would want to pull other cards. But this just tell me, and for entertainment purposes only, take it with a grain of salt. But it does, the fact that you want to know, what are their intentions, and this is sort of a secretive card. The High Priestess, you can't tell because the imagery, but it's a nun. I mean, you literally can't tell it's a nun, and she has all this wisdom. On this hill, a lot more than what meets the eye. But basically, the High Priestess, if you're familiar with tarot, which I suspect you might be, the High Priestess is a keeper of secrets. Also, it could mean, I hope not, I don't want to say that, but this is what I will say. If you feel that way, respect what you feel. And this says that there are some secret motives. So take it with a grain of salt, but that's what this says. So yeah, that's the card I have for you. I'm sorry you're dealing with that. Well, that is an additional question. I'm only doing one card questions, but if you want to donate, you don't have to. That's when I start pulling extra cards. But that is the message I got, that there was something secretive. And yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I want to know too. To be honest, I'm like, what is the secret? But it's one card. And I'm very sorry you're going through that. That definitely sucks. I feel like family should be, obviously they're supposed to be where you find safety and peace, not that nonsense that you're dealing with. So I'm really sorry you're dealing with that, and I hope it resolves in a positive way for you ASAP. Whatever the lesson is you're supposed to learn, I just hope you get to a feeling of peace and safety ASAP. So that's all I can say. But thank you for stopping by, and if you ever want to, if you can email me if you want a full reading or donate for other cards. Happy to help. That's crazy how accurate that was. Hey, Ingrid. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, let me know. The question says, yes, no question. Will I find someone who can understand me and whom I'll like in August? Well, you have to, first of all, let me see. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm doing free one card message. So let me see, because that's two questions in one. So let's see. Yeah, tell me which question is more important to you, because I'm doing just one free question. So which version of that is more important? Will you find someone who can understand you and who you'll like in August? Try to find a single question. Because I know you wrote it yes, no, but it's two questions in that. You know what? By the way, it's fine. I'll read it just as it is. I don't have to be all late. It's fine. I used to be on during the pandemic and I took a break. I'm coming back, but I don't need to be anal like that. No problem. I'll actually literally answer it as you wrote it. It's all good. Because I don't like when people, I don't know, parse out that much. Like, okay. All right. So yes, no. Basically, are you gonna find someone? Are you gonna find a good match in August? That's what it sounds like. Will you find a suitable match in August? Right? I think that's basically what you're asking. Will you find a suitable match, or at least a suitable option? And I'm defining suitable as someone who understands you and who you also feel good around. Yep. Sure, no problem. Thanks again for liking the channel. Okay, Holy Spirit, let's speak. Let's read for Ingrid right now. Spirit, I want to read for Ingrid right now. Also, this is the Colombian Tarot. It's kind of cool. This is what the devil looks like in the Colombian Tarot. It's a deck I got from Colombia. A bunch of artists. This is a sun card. It's kind of cool. It took a while to grow on me, but now I really like it. It's kind of a beautiful card. Beautiful deck, sorry. But yeah, it's the Colombian Tarot. And they use all major arcanas. Yeah, it's kind of cool. All right, so Spirit, speak to me about Ingrid, please. I think it says Ingrid. Yeah. Spirit, please speak to me about Ingrid. Protect and respect my energy and protect and respect Ingrid's energy in anyone we ask about. Thank you, Spirit, for the clear and concise message. Yes, no. Will Ingrid meet someone who's a good match for her this August? Will Ingrid meet a good match or a suitable match this August? Please speak to me clearly, Spirit. Thank you very much. All right, let's see. Okay. Doing just one card. Huh. That's interesting. Give me a moment to sort of look at this. See what's on the bottom of the deck. Aww. Well, that's interesting. Just a second. Sorry. You know, it's always funny whenever I get a reading and the readers are like, oh, that's interesting. I'm always like, what are you seeing? What are you seeing? I want to check something out a little more clearly. Wow, because I saw something for the first time that I never saw before in this card. Very interesting. What is that about? Oh, damn. Huh. Give me a moment to process this, because I'm seeing stuff I don't normally see on this card, and I'm going to tell you in a second. Sorry. You might have, maybe. Oh, that's crazy if so. Huh. Interesting. I think it's possible, which is not super. But the reason I'm saying that is because you got La Constitución, which is typically the justice card. And so typically you'd be like, you know, how does justice? But look at her, this woman who's like holding, these are the scales of justice. But look how this is balanced. So these fruits on this end is also balanced here. So there's something balancing coming in, according to this card. Take it with a grain of salt. And also something I saw for the first time. I never saw it since I've been reading with this deck. Look at these hands, which kind of was like kind of spooky at first. Like never saw these hands on her skirt. There was another one I saw too. That's what I was looking at with the light. here. Hold on, there's another hand too. What's the second hand I saw? There were two hands. Hold on. But anyway, the point is that there were two hands. So part of me was like, are you going to have two options? Hold on, there's one hand and I saw another one. Yeah, there we go. It's in blue. That's why it's hard to see. Hold on a second. Let me show you the second hand. It's kind of dark against her skirt. Can you see? Let me see. That's a second hand right there. So these two hands are on her, which I find very that's interesting. Some of the artwork here, you really have to study it. But in general, will you find someone who's a suitable match? It seems to suggest either yes. It says, yeah, it seems to suggest either yes, like, because literally she's not just holding one plate, she's holding two. She has a plate for two and she's balancing them out. So scales of justice, especially if something like not right has happened in the past. I think there's a few interpretations of this. One is if things feel like they haven't gone right in the past, it seems like there's some energy coming in that will balance that for you. That's why you have her coming in. And then these hands, that's just weird to me. Like, that's kind of spooky. Why are their hands grabbing on her? So I don't know if you're going to have two options. If that's why we see all these hands, I never noticed that before. Like, literally like people like just trying to gobble you up, like not in a bad way. I mean, we'd have to pull cards to see like, why is that? Why are we seeing these hands? But it does suggest it's certainly feasible. I'll say that. It doesn't look like a dead month. I didn't get any dead energy or like, dry energy. So yeah. So, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. These are very interesting cards, but that is what I got when I read for you. So, yeah, seems feasible and something about balancing the energy, whatever that may mean. So, I hope that helped. But thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Thank you. Feel free to subscribe and stop by anytime. Thank you. Yeah. And do you mind, if you're still here, can you tell me, because it helps me to know, how does that make sense in your life? Does that sound like that resonates, or how does that make sense as you hear that? I always like to know. Also, the star card came out, card of healing. I don't know if any of that. But yeah. But yeah, tell me, like, because I like to know. I'm used to reading with the normal tarot, and I'm very good at that. It's a new deck, so just tell me how it resonated. I'd love to know. Thank you. If you're here anyway. Gracias. Well, there was one person who left me and blocked. Aww, screw them. Got you on one person. Okay, they suck. Unless you did something to harm them, they suck. It's not cool. I wonder if they're. Yeah, that's whole other questions. I wonder if you want them to come back or what. But that sucks. Yeah. So there was one person who left you in June and left and blocked you. That's so lame. Unless you did something to like violate them, that's lame. Well, I wish you all the best with the issue, Mama. Unless you're still writing, I don't know. I gotta get a plug for my laptop. Be right back. Oh, I didn't hear the rest of the story, but I definitely hope it goes in in your favor. Whether it's another person, two people, or you just feel more balanced, all of those are possible interpretations, I would say, of that card. So there we have it. There we have it. It's 5 o'clock. Say word. Mm, Hmm. Hey, Mecca. What's up? How's it going? It's your birthday. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. I'm well, thank you. Not bad at all. Bum, 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 bum. Aw, what? Sure. You have to first like. I don't see a. Yeah, you can either like or subscribe, and yeah, you can ask a question. Aw. So I'm looking at a really cute video of a dog being saved by their owner. Okay, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. Um, yeah, how can I what's your question? What is your question? ¿Qué es tu pregunta? Happy. I don't know. My tone is very all sorry. I don't think people listening to the channel can hear. Well, let me know actually. On YouTube videos in the background. Says, what are Carl's intentions towards you romantically? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Carl, let's see. Let's see. What's the dealio with Carl? And your name is, let me zoom in because it's like tiny on my screen. Micah. Well, your screen name anyway, Micah. Micah 777. All right, Spirit. Spirit, please give me a clear message. This is actually the Colombian Tarot. It's a really beautiful deck. Took a while, like El Mundo, that means the world. It took a while for it to grow on me. Because I'm traveling and I really miss my traditional Rider Waite deck. But these are, so I had these for a while and I didn't use them. I bought them in Colombia. But it's really actually a very beautiful deck and really an interesting deck too. Anyway, let's see what we get for Micah. Yeah, it is actually really beautiful. It's very interesting. Like this is the Chariot. I don't know how familiar you are with tarot, but La Mula. It's kind of cool. Yeah. So it was apparently created by like a group of different artists in Colombia. Just thought it was pretty cool. Like it, like it, like it. All right. Let us see. Spirit, speak to me clearly. Help me give a clear message to Micah regarding Carl. Micah wants to know what are Carl's true feelings for, I'm guessing, her. I don't want to misgender. You can let me know. But what are Carl's true feelings for Micah, please? Carl's true feelings for Micah. Spirit, speak to me clearly. Speak to Micah clearly through the cards. What are Carl's true feelings? Give us one card, one message. Carl's true romantic feelings for Micah. What's the deal with Carl? Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, interesting. Her and he's okay, cool. Hello. This is interesting, huh? Well, this could mean many things, man. It's interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to stick to the one card. There's some other interesting cards that I popped up, but the one card is you got funny. We were just talking about this, huh? We were just talking about this. This is what came up. And you saw me shuffle. La Mula of the Chariot, which is interesting in terms of romantic love. Because that could mean the chariot can mean so many different things depending on the context. Usually, one of the things it's about taking control. Hold on, I want to see something too. Because I see something that could mean, kind of looks a little kinky to me, to be honest. Huh. I'm seeing the red. What I'm looking at is I'm seeing this driver. It's funny. I'm reading today. Yeah, it is interesting, right? I'm reading today and I'm noticing I'm noticing all these little things that I literally never saw, never paid attention to before. Like, why does he have this red cloth in his hand? I don't know why I just got kinky vibes with that. I could be wrong. That's interesting. Yeah, I would ideally like to pull more cards in an ideal scenario, like, for a full reading. But for a one card message, I am actually getting, that's interesting because yeah, chariot can mean, you're running away, like you're leaving, you're powerfully leaving, you're going. Or it can mean like somebody's ready and coming towards you. And for some reason, I'm noticing that thing in the guy's hand, which kind of feels a little kinky to me. And honest, I'll tell you this, I did see one other card that suggested maybe there's some kink interested. But that's what I got. The chariot. So I do see power and energy, but I can't tell just based on this if it's coming towards you. But this is the message. And it's a message of, actually, if you don't mind, I don't mind sort of pulling up something. I already read the normal tarot very well, but this is an interesting deck. So let's pull this up really quickly. La Mula Colombian Tarot. See if there's any meanings that'll pop out for us. Progress through persistence. I'm going to tell you a few messages I get from this. Hold on, let me make sure that you see it while I'm reading. Hold on. Okay. Well, hold on. You don't see it that closely? Yeah. But La Mula, I'm trying to get it in the frame, but okay. It says progress through persistence, moving forward steadily despite difficult terrain, steep climbs or heavy burdens. Resilience, representing the unyielding, hardworking spirit deeply embedded in Colombian rural culture. Control and navigation. Yeah, that's what I'm getting a little. I don't know why. I just got kink vibes. I don't know if you're into that, but some sort of power play might be in there. So, but control and direction, navigating life's winding paths with practical wisdom rather than raw speed. So progress through persistence, resilience, and control. I always thought the chariot means someone is coming towards you. I don't honestly know. I mean, I think it depends on that. That hasn't been my experience. I think it depends on the context. It could, but it doesn't always, it depends on the context. Because, for example, I'll give you an example. I remember, I'm traveling right now, but I'm from New York. It doesn't matter though, but I was in New York at some point, and I remember I was speaking with a friend who's a very good tarot reader, and the chariot absolutely showed up. But the chariot wasn't anything, I mean, you could say something was coming towards me, but I was speaking to him before I started doing like a big chapter of a lot of international travel. And he saw that. That's me like going. So I feel like, that's not necessarily, it can mean that, yeah. You can apply it how you see it. But chariot can mean someone coming towards you. I mean, that's why I said that little, why is he holding that? Think about it, why is he holding that? He already has a steering wheel. What does he have? I don't know. It's what the biggest thing that stood out to me in this card is this guy. I don't know what that little red hanky panky is in his hand. So I don't know, something it's possibly kinky, and he could be coming towards you, but I wouldn't know without other cards. But there's definitely some movement. You could just apply it as you understand it in your situation. So yeah, that's the card I got. La Mula. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that gave, if that helped at all, you can let me know. We've never been intimate, so he could be girl. Sometimes that's sometimes when people's thoughts are the most spicy when they haven't even been with you yet. So, and I'll be honest, even though I'm saying it's just one card, I'll be honest, the card that came after that I actually did see when I lifted it up, I did see the devil, which I think is not always bad. I don't, sometimes that's just a hot, kinky time. I don't know why. That's just what pops up to me. But the devil was in reverse. And, I take it with a grain of salt because I saw it, like it peeked out. This is the devil card, by the way, in this deck, but it was in reverse. So, but it peeked out. But I wouldn't put too much stock in that unless I reshuffled and if it came out again. That's usually my rule. Like sometimes if I'm a little iffy on something, I'll reshuffle. And if it comes out again, then I go, well, damn. If it came out again, I'd go, he's kinky. That's what I would say. I would have no doubt. If it came out again, I would have no doubt. But that was the one card, 1.5, because I told you the other card I saw. That is what I saw. It was a chariot, and I did see a devil in reverse, but I would take that with a grain of salt unless it came out again. So there you go. So I hope that helps. Thank you for stopping by. Feel free to come by anytime. You're welcome. Very welcome. Have a great evening or day or morning, wherever you may be. Thank you for stopping by. And for subscribing, thank you. Anyone who's watching, you can ask a question. I first did this channel back in the pandemic, which was funny. I barely had Wi-Fi back then. And I was in a new apartment with like wonky, like going off my phone's internet. But anyway, I came back and warming up again, reading for folks. So feel free to ask a question if you're listening. Ta ta ta. Hey, hey, Castiel, what's up? It was good. My girl recently broke up with me. Are we getting back together? Aw, sorry to hear that. All right. Well, I can read if you give a like and or subscribe to the channel. You at least have to do a like. It helps the channel get visibility. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Thank you. Gracias. Yep, I just saw that. Thank you very much. Just helps to boost the channel. I first did this channel back in the pandemic, and then I wasn't online at all, like for years, and so I just recently came back. All right, let's check it out. Castiel's girlfriend. Let me see the question. Are we getting back together? Let's see. Castiel. Spirit of Castiel and their girlfriend. I don't know if Castiel's male or female. I think you might be male, but I don't know. I don't want to misgender you. Spirit, tell me about Castiel. Is Castiel going to get back together with their girlfriend or their most recent girlfriend? Spirit, please protect and respect my energy and protect and respect the energy of anyone we ask about. Is Castiel going to get back? I am a male. My name is Satvik. Okay, cool. Oh, that's cool. That's a beautiful name. Satvik. But it's fine. We're already reading your screen names. Thank you, though. Nice to meet you, Satvik. What's up? All right, let's see. Yeah, sure thing. Okay. Well, Satvik, this is a Colombian tarot deck, by the way. I'm traveling and I bought these in Colombia. Thank you. I bought these in Colombia and they're pretty cool. Really cool, beautiful cards. Unique cards. Each deck was produced by different, the magician, different artists in Colombia. It's kind of cool. So anyway, I've been using them recently. It's a new deck. All right, so let's see. Because I missed my normal deck, but these are actually pretty powerful. But let's see. What's the deal with Castiel? Will Castiel get back with his girl? Let's see. Is Castiel going to get back with his most recent partner? Will she come back? Spirit, please speak to me clearly. Give a clear message to Castiel. That's interesting. Possibly. Let's see. Let me see. I'm just curious what's here. Justice. Well, you got the Justice card, which is interesting. Someone got this earlier too. That's very interesting. Someone else got this earlier when asking about romance, and you got it too. Let me look at this for a second for you. You know, I think based on this card, can we do some dark? Nah, I don't do dark magic. Nah. Glad you. Well, if you love her, I would think you do light magic, but I don't do anything dark at all. And you shouldn't need that for the right person, in my opinion. But what I see, this is a very interesting card. I don't know why this keeps coming out for romance. It's supposed to be. This is the Justice. It's like Constitution in this deck. Again, this is from Colombia. You know what? Honestly, the honest answer, as I see it, is not guaranteed. It's possible though. You didn't get like a bad card, but it's not guaranteed. Whatever is most just, whatever is most something about balance. Yeah. No, something about balance here. You see her holding. I mean, each one is really your energy. I would say this is so fascinating. Telling you this came out about someone earlier. This is about two people, two parties, and this is the Justice card. So this is about balancing the energy. And there's actually hands on her skirt too, which I only saw that today. I was like, that's kind of spooky. Why are there hands here? The hands of justice. So I would say just based on if I just did one card, which is what I'm doing here, one free card, this tells me it's possible. It's not, I didn't get anything like absolutely not. It seems to be it's about whatever is most fair, though, whatever's just. I don't know why she left. Something she felt was like not balanced, it seems like. So whatever's the right thing. So, I don't know. I don't know what you did that made her, I don't know who's in the wrong. Based on this one card, I don't know who's in the wrong, if you will, but it's possible, but you have to balance something. I don't know what that is. So I hope that helps. You can let me know if that makes any sense to you at all. But yeah, that's what I got for you. I got the Justice card. So if you were treating her badly, oh, you could donate if you'd like. You could donate. You don't have to. I don't push that on anybody. If you want another card, or I could even do 3 cards if you want, honestly, and that's fine. But otherwise, I'm doing just 1 card. Oh, oh, you're so cute. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know what happened between you guys, right? Because if I think about that card, Justice. Oh, really? Oh. Ooh, that's interesting. If you treated her like you're everything, you got the Justice card. Oh, that's weird. There's a lot of oh, what's this coming out? Hmm. Mm, interesting. Well, yeah, I was gonna say, if you treated her like you're everything, why would she break up with you? I wonder. What reason did she give? I wonder. Justice. Why would justice come out for you guys? Well, she says she doesn't want to break up, but she has to because of some weird reason. Oh, huh. Maybe she's trying to balance her own energy, honestly. That could also be it, because that's all about balancing. You saw it. It's about making sure it's equal or it's fair. So that could mean many things. Yeah, I agree. Like ideally more cards I think would be more clear. But from that one card, it's something about balance and fairness. I did see that. So that could mean different things. That could mean balance between you two. That could be balance within her. That could mean she thinks you need to balance something. Maybe she thought you were doing too much, but I didn't get that vibe from that. Justice. That's such an interesting card. So anyway, that's what I got. You're welcome. You're very welcome. Mm-mm-mm. I want to know why, but she won't communicate. Oh. But yeah, if you want to do more of a full read, I'm happy to do it sometime. Just let me know. Oh, hope it works out between those two. Oh. Hi. Sorry, I didn't see you guys here. What's up? Adriana, thanks for subscribing. And Elaine. Hey, Elaine. Sure, Adriana, what's your question? Hit me. My name is Adriana. Hold on a second. What's my screen being? Adriana, is Dominique thinking about me recently? And is he waiting for me to reach out first? Interesting. My name is Adriana. Is Dominique thinking about me? And is he waiting for me to reach out first? Well, those are two questions. So I could do one message for your question. So let me see. I think I'm just gonna say, what does Adriana need to know about Dominique? Unless you want me to ask something else. Tell me. Because I don't want to pull on the wrong question. While I'm shuffling, tell me how you'd like me to do that. Because right now I may say, give me one card to tell me what should Adriana know about Dominique. But if you have a more specific question, let me know before I finish shuffling. And this is, by the way, this is the Colombian tarot. It's a really beautiful, very unique tarot I got recently from Colombia. I usually like the traditional Rider Way, but I'm traveling and out of that deck, so this is cool. Yeah, how does okay, Elaine is next. Hey Elaine. Elaine, please like or subscribe and I can read you. All right, okay, that sounds great. Maybe you can pick up, is he waiting on me to reach out or has he been? Yeah, no, those are I totally know what you mean because I've had those same, all of us are human. But those are different questions. Like, thank you. Yeah, it's really cool. Thank you. Thank you, Elaine. Those are definitely different questions because someone could be thinking of you. Like there's different questions in there. Someone could be thinking of you. Someone could be waiting for you to reach out. Is he trying to wait for you to reach? So I'm just gonna say, what do you need to know about? Honestly, hold on. I'm thinking there's different ways to ask this because we can say, what are his plans towards you? Because if Hangman comes up, that kind of answers the question. You know what I'm saying? If we say, what are his plans, and Hangman comes up, that means he's just waiting for you. I think so, more so, maybe how is he truly feeling? Okay, then I'll ask about that. Or you know what? I'm going to ask one last time. Do you want to know, what do you think? Do you want to know what are his intentions towards you? Yeah, plans. That's what I was feeling, to be honest. I think that's going to be more helpful. What are his plans? What's up with him? What are his plans? What are Dominique's plans towards Adriana? Hope everyone's having a beautiful day. I first started this secret tarot YouTube channel during the pandemic, and I haven't been online for a while. He's a Libra. All right. Spirit, please speak to me clearly about Dominique the Libra. Talk to me very clearly about Dominique the Libra. What is he? What are his real intentions? What are his plans? I think the word intention is coming to me clearly. What are his intentions? What is he doing over there? What is his intent towards Adriana? I think I'm reading for Adriana, right? Yes. All right. I recently sent her. Okay. Elaine, please wait for a moment. Thank you. As I read for Adriana, just so I can focus on her question. But I have no problem getting to you afterwards. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you. All right. Spirit, tell me about Dominique the Libra. What are his real intentions right now? What is he up to as it relates to Adriana? What is he trying to do? What's his intent? What is his real intent? Thank you, Elaine. Thank you so much. Gracias. What is his real intent? What's really good with this guy? Dominique the Libra. What is his intent? So I like to shuffle a lot. These are all major arcana, by the way. So I kind of miss the traditional deck that has the major arcana in minor. But at first, I thought that would be an issue, so I wasn't even using this. But then, honestly, the messages are pretty powerful, so they've been fine. All right. Talk to me about Dominique the Libra. What's his intent towards her? Honestly, I already have some ideas already, but let's see. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, hold on. That's very interesting. Okay. Well, take it with a grain of salt. Take it with a grain of salt. Sometimes I'd like redo it to confirm, which I can maybe do after a link. But so in terms of his action, the card that came out, which is this card deck, is so interesting. It's so clear. Even if someone doesn't speak like Spanish fluently, I don't. I speak so Spanish. You already see La Casa en el Air. The house is in the air. This is how this deck, the Colombian Tarot, shows the Tower card. So the Tower card came out as his intent, but I don't feel that that's his intent towards you. That tells me that might be what it could be. It's possible. Take it with a grain of salt. Usually if I got this, I'd reshuffle just to like be super sure, but that's what it's saying. Sounds like it maybe doesn't even have anything to do with you. Sounds like he may be having his own issues. Everything that it's possible, just take it with a grain of salt. Everything he has relied on is like up in the air. Something in his life is being disrupted. This is one of the most interesting cards to me in the deck because it's so clear. La Casa en el Air. What does this mean? Well, let me see. That's Adriana. Yeah. Well, that's what it means. This is the Tower card. This is a sudden disruption. So it's possible that the reason he's being quiet is not even about you. He just has something in his life happening. It's possible. So, and regarding for me, again, as I'm unaware. Well, Adriana, I'm doing one free message. So that was the message that came out. And anyone who wants like a longer reading, you could just donate. But that was the message that came out. So I hope that helps. What that tells me is it's not even personal. Something going on in his own life. So, yeah. Okay, Elaine. And Adriana, yeah, clarification, that would be more cards. So it's one free card. But I hope that helps. And anyone who donates, I could do more of a reading for them. So, but thank you for stopping by. All right, Elaine. Let me see. What is the question from Elaine? Thank you for waiting, Elaine. Absolutely, Adriana. Does that seem like it might be true for him, like based on what you know about him? Do you think there's anything going on in his life? I'm just curious. I like the feedback. Just curious. Because again, these are new cards I'm reading from. Just curious. Okay, Elaine. How does Yaz feel about me recently? I recently sent her email about closure. Okay, so you sent her email and you want to know how she's feeling about it. All right, let's check it out. Elaine, we're going to ask about Yaz. How does Yaz feel? He has a lot going on. He travels for work. He's a basketball player and he deals with his main girl on and off. Okay, yeah, it sounds like, again, sometimes when I have a card that's that dramatic, to be honest, a lot of times I will read again just to be sure, because that's one of the more dramatic. But he doesn't open up to me. We're just intimate on and off. Got you. Yeah. If this were like a bigger reading, I would absolutely pull it again just to see if that comes up again. But let me tell you something. I see this card come up a lot for, I read for somebody else who I know their situation, and this came up with someone who might be going through a divorce or going through a separation. Like it kept coming out. This was when I was doing a reading for someone else. This kept. I was like, damn, okay, it's very clear about why they hadn't been in touch. It was someone going through a separation. So in that situation. So again, this is the Tower card. This is this deck's version of the Tower card. So who knows? Something is occupying his energy. You said you felt something when you were shuffling. Did you get something about him intuitively? Oh, yeah, I know why I said that. And Elaine, I'm about to get to you. I think I said that because, well, first of all, I'm a Libra. And the Libra, we are very, we're typically, we don't usually, everyone's human, but a Libra, especially a male Libra, they are rarely doing, just in general, Libras, all of us, I think for the most part, rarely, I don't know your sign, but rarely are we doing, shout out to Elaine for being so patient. Elaine, I will put you 2 cards because you're being patient. Thank you. I will say that Libras rarely are we doing something like we don't realize what we're doing. Oh, no problem. Oh, Adriana. Yeah, no problem. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, no, Adriana, and I totally get it. That's actually smart of you. I've done it that way too. But Adriana, to your question though, when I said I felt something, I felt that it could be deliberate because I just know Libra energy. And I don't mean that I'm a Libra. If I'm not talking to someone, it's conscious. I never like it's conscious. It's not like I don't know. Or I'm not. It doesn't mean it's mean spirited. It doesn't mean that, but it means that yeah. So I don't know. When I felt that, I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I had my opinions on it. I was like, I wouldn't even trip over this guy. He's a Libra. He's a male Libra acting like that. Leave him all the way alone. Like, you don't even have to be mad. I wouldn't entertain him. His talking is just slow. Yeah, but it's oh, girl, that's a whole nother topic. Slow is still a problem, basically. Honestly, if he's really that into you, it shouldn't be slow. Straight up. So, but yeah. Anyway, that's a bigger topic. Honestly, that's a self-worth, self-love topic, in my humble opinion. Because once somebody's let me give you an example. Someone recently, absolutely, Adriana. I was just gonna say one thing. Someone recently was trying. I think he was trying to holler at me. I don't know. I quietly got turned off, and I think I started pulling my energy away, and I think he noticed. And then he would leave like a message I sent him like unread on purpose for days. And I never, of course, I don't chase personally. I never chase. So I was like, whatever. Like, all right, be there, stay that way. And then he sent me a message. I have not opened it in over a week, girl. I'm like, you want to be cold? Let's be frigid. It's not out of malice. It's just, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The hot and cold, absolutely. It's not out of malice. Like, I will double whatever you do. I'm going to do it better. Straight up. And it's not being petty, it's being free. Like, no, you don't. Do you know who you're talking to? Nah. You want to leave it unread for 2 days? I'll leave it unread for a month. How about that? I'm straight up. Or at least a week. And then I honestly, I just move on. Absolutely, girl. Well, I pray for your growth through that. You don't have to deal with that. You really don't. But I pray you like you get to the point where like you really, 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 really know that. So absolutely. Thank you for stopping by, girl. All right, Elaine. Sorry it took so long, Elaine. Thank you for waiting though. Yes. All right, we're gonna pull 2 cards for Elaine because Elaine was patient. Thank you. And Adriana, actually, shout out to Adriana for at least like telling me, because I've deleted my message before. I never give the person a heads up. That was very nice of her. That's so cute. She's like, I gotta delete this because I'm on the low. Or whatever. The privacy, I get it though. That's so funny. Thank you to Adriana if you're still here for giving a heads up. All right, so Elaine, I think your question was you sent an email to somebody. What was their name again? Let me see. Oh, Yaz. You want to know how Yaz feels about the email, correct? Yep. Okay. All right, we're going to pull 2 cards for you just because you were patient. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right, so let's see. Spirit, speak to me clearly. Spirit, speak to me clearly. Protect and respect my energy and protect and respect the energy of anyone I read for today. What did that pop out? Interesting. All right. I won't read that unless it pops out again. Spirit, speak to me clearly. Speak to me clearly. Speak to me very clearly. Tell me about Elaine. Elaine sent a message to Yaz. And I'm going to guess they haven't heard from Yaz. So they want to know, how is Yaz feeling about that email? What's the truth, Spirit? Tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us, God. Thank you very much. giving Elaine any insight on that situation. How did Yaz feel about the email? Spirit, how did Yaz feel about the email from Elaine? Yaz got the email. How did Yaz feel about them? Hey, Francis. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Huh. Interesting. Huh. Hierophant. You got two cards. I'm just analyzing them real quick, and then I'm going to show you. Because these are interesting cards. This is the Colombian Tarot. So they even do things like it's like their take on the Tarot. Altaïta. This is the sort of like the holy man. This is their take on the Hierophant. But the Hierophant is usually about, give me a moment as I look at this. And then you got the Devil. It's one of your cards. Look at their version of the Devil card. And the Colombian Tarot. El Patas. I picked these up in Colombia. They were made by, I think you heard me earlier, but to anyone new in the room. I'm good, Francis. Thank you. I'm just reading for Elaine. And please like, subscribe if you haven't yet. Either one. Appreciate it. It helps the channel. Thank you very much. That is interesting. Yes. What? He's looking right at the Devil. Well, what I got, I told you I'd pull you two cards. I got the Hierophant, which usually represents society and structure and doing things the right way, the official way. And then looking at the Devil, which is all about, I actually usually have positive, but the Devil is all about obviously addictive things that are not good for you, but they're addictive. Or well, usually that's what it is. Something that's supposed to not be good for you, but it's addictive. And sometimes it's really not good for you. Sometimes it is not good for you. So the Hierophant, and also Hierophant, but also in this deck, this is kind of like the medicine man, like the wise man. That's also the meaning, the energetic meaning in this deck. Thank you. Yeah, they're really cool. And he's looking at the Devil with like, he's looking at. So I think that this might have been her or a version of her. And I'm assuming Yaz is female. She thinks something based on these cards, take it with a grain of salt, let me know how it resonates. I think she's thinking something about the message, the connection, something is not in her interest. Maybe that's why you haven't heard from her yet, because she's just observing, like, what's going on? Has some skepticism, has some calm detachment, doesn't fully, she's not sure if that's really in her interest to even engage with whatever you're doing. So that's what I got. Let me know if that resonates at all. Does that make any sense? Would that make, because this is a new deck. I value the feedback. Does that sound like that could be something she might be thinking? Based on what you know about your history and your connection? Just curious. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. Well, cool. All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Elaine. You were great. You had such great energy, and you were kind and patient, and I really appreciated you stopping by. So feel free to stop by anytime, and thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. She's always been like that. Aww. Well, honestly, it sounds like she's the toxic one if that's the case. Unless you're doing something crazy, because sometimes people complain and they're the ones doing something crazy. That actually sounds kind of toxic to me. Someone who just doesn't communicate to you when they know you're trying to communicate. That doesn't sound cool to me, to be honest. But well, I wish you well in that situation for sure. I wish you peace and power. Yeah, I'm not. That sounds lame to me. So maybe she's the toxic one and the Devil. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Elaine. All right, Francis. Yeah, I bought this physically in Colombia. I bought it in a spiritual shop while visiting Colombia. So I'm not sure, but you can Google. You could even do a screenshot if you wanted of this card. Maybe it pops up. But you're welcome, Elaine. Maybe it pops up, and if you want to search where to find it. But yeah, I bought it physically while in Colombia. That's where I got it. So thank you. Yeah, right. And it's like the strength card, and it was created by like a whole group of Colombian artists. So it's kind of cool. And some of the cards, like, let me show you an example. This is the Lovers. Is really cool. But let me see. I wanted to show you one that I thought was interesting. Hold on. Yeah, the Emperor, the Chief. They have their own interpretation of the cards. Oh, you're welcome. But hold on, there's something else I want to show you. Oh yeah, this was something that was honestly, when I first got these cards, to be real with you, I was a little frustrated because I don't know, I really wanted the traditional Rider Tarot, which I know how to read. Well, if you read any tarot, you can read any tarot. But that's the one I wanted. I know. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me of that. So that's the one I wanted, but this is the best one I saw in the shop that day. So I got it. And I don't know how it sounds like you're familiar with tarot. All these cards are the major arcanas only. So they don't have any minor arcanas in this deck. And then at first, that's why I sort of didn't like it. I was like, oh man, like I felt like, but it's actually still been very helpful. In fact, the messages sometimes are even deeper, I feel. But yeah, this is an example. This is La Abuela, which is of course the grandmother. But at first I was like, what? Like, I was like, I don't want the oracle. That's what I was thinking. Like, what is La Abuela in the tarot? And then I was surprised to hear this is the hermit in this deck. Oh, thank you. This is the hermit, and that's because of the nature of their unique culture. Like what the old grandmother usually is like she's on her own, I guess. So I'm still learning the tarot all the time, but see with the little light. Yeah, so the La Abuela is the hermit in this deck. That's so interesting. Colombian culture. It's really cool. Yeah. All right. So Francis, I think you're going to be my last free read because my energy is starting to peak a little bit. But tell me, what is your question? Oh, it is a hermit. I like it. It's just the whole deck it's definitely beautiful. But all right. Do you have a question, Francis? And I'm assuming you may have liked or subscribed already. And if not, please do so. It helps the channel. But yeah, let me know if you have a question. Let me know what question you got if you have a question. I'll pull a card. Career guidance. Oh, okay. General career guidance. All right. We'll see. We'll see. Sure. All right. And Francis is my last free read, and then I think I'm gonna log off soon. But yeah, everyone who stopped by today has been so cool. I really appreciate every person who stopped by. Has just had a really cool energy. I really appreciate everybody who came. Thank you so much, Francis. Appreciate it. All right. Spirit, please speak very clearly to me. Spirit, please speak very clearly to me. Please protect and respect my energy. Protect and respect my energy. Protect and respect the energy of Francis as I read these cards. Protect energy. I always do that so you get the right spirit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Gracias. That used to be one of the few words I knew in Spanish. Now I know a few more. Hola, gracias. And adios mío. So that was it. A little better now. All right. Spirit, please give me clear insight that can help Francis. Francis wants a little career guidance. Please let me see a card that can truly help Francis in their journey. I don't know if male or female. Suspect it might be male. I'm not sure because Francis could be en muy bien, right? Muchas gracias, muy bien, en de nada. That's what we say. They don't say it in Colombia like that, but de nada, they say that in New York. I'm from New York. All right. It's nothing. Okay, Spirit, please speak to me very clearly for Francis. Give me a card that can help them, even if it's just one message. It's one message that can help Francis. Some guidance for their career. Career guidance. Career guidance, please. Thank you very much. All right, let's see. Ma'am, I thought so. Just checking. You never know. I thought so. Hey, Francis. Oh, oh, that's cool. This look at, and this is again gorgeous. The way this deck interprets the tarot is so funny. I don't know if you can tell which card this is, but this is the Fool card. They call him Loco, the crazy. This is always cute. I always like this deck. This is someone who's off to a new journey. That's why they call him El Loco. They're doing something on their own. They're confident about it. They're like, I'm out. The dog's like, where we going? But yeah, what this tells me, for this to come out in response to career guidance, it can mean several things. And you will know what is the crazy one, right? Feel free to screenshot that one too. You will know what this means for you. Hold on, let me try to hold it straight if you want. I'm always screenshotting a reading because I get readings online too, right? Yeah. So this can mean several things, of course. And loco, and you will know the best meaning for you. Obviously, it's something new. You're about to go after something. So either you know what that is, or there's a new chapter, a new opportunity coming. That can mean so many things. That can mean a lot. It can mean you're about to leave a job or leave a business. Or it can mean that there's something you've been wondering if you should do, and it seems to suggest it's a very positive card. It's just telling you a new chapter is coming up. So whether you've been waiting for something new is coming up, or if you're already working in something but you've been trying to make some decisions, something new is coming up. So that's the big thing is, and El Loco, it's telling you go forward anyway, or be courageous. So that's what it's telling me. Yeah, right? Exactly. He's like, I'm out. Look at him. He's like, I'm out, bruh. And there's actually lots of positivity. Is this the nighttime in this deck? Hold on, let me use my little light. Let me see. Is this the nighttime? No, actually, well, that's funny. This could be, it's hard to know for sure. It's so interesting how they made that. Is that nighttime? It could be, you see, like it could be. Could be nighttime or day. But yeah. Yeah, me too. So let me know, does that resonate? I mean, obviously with career stuff, that can always resonate, but you tell me. I'm just curious how that resonates. If it does, it's just good to have feedback so I know how it lands. But yeah, you're either about to leave something for something new, or if things have been stalled, I see something new coming to you. And it's a good energy, actually. It's good. It's a brand new thing. Actually walking at home. Well, you're walking towards something new. It's the cutest card. I love it. It's very cute. Look at this little puppy. Yes, that card's. Aw. Yay. Well, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Hells yeah. Absolutely. I wonder, are you in a role now? Like, are you in a company now and you want to leave? Or are you starting something already? I'm just curious. Yes, resonates with me. That's fantastic. Thank you. Well, that's good to know. Sweet. Oh, you're very welcome. Actually feels nice to know that you're in something. Okay. I think you're saying, yes, you are in something now. I think that's right. And he probably wanted a change or something. I think that's what you're saying. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But, oh, that's so, it literally makes me happy to read for people. That's so cool. Oh, damn. Wow. Then that kind of does speak to you, buddy. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Good vote. Oh, and I say you're thinking of it. So that's what it says, El Loco. Aw. Well, blessings to you, Francis, on that journey. That's so cool. That's what the cards had to say. They're like El Loco, but go forward. That's definitely what they had to say. So beautiful to have you. Please feel free to stop by anytime. Thank you so much. That was really cool. Aww. Yay. Hey, let's go for Francis. Oh, bless you, man. All right, I think I'm gonna head off in a little bit. That was so cool. I loved everybody I got to read for today. think I'll head off shortly. And Francis is the last. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Francis. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Francis is my last free reading, and I'm just gonna be here chilling for a little bit if anyone else wants to join. But today was great. Got to read some good people. It's good. If anyone's watching, hope you have a great evening. So I'm going to lay down there or just chill out. Ciao. Stop by anytime.